Okay, just float to another time, another place, another lifetime that has the information that we need to help uncover the issues that you're experiencing now. It can be forward or backward from this point in time that you're at now.
I think I'm a knight, but I'm a woman, not a man.
Are you dressed like a man?
I'm in knight clothing. It reminds me of a picture in my house of, can't remember her name.
Joan of Arc?
Mm-hmm.
You feel like it's that same time period?
Mm-hmm.
Is it day or night?
I don't, it's kind of dark
Mm-hmm.
and foggy and cold and rainy, but my horse is dark and my brain is wanting to think that I'm just seeing the picture in my house.
You may have been drawn to that picture for a reason.
I found it in my parents' basement, and it came from someplace else. It's very, very old. And I didn't have anything done to the picture. I had the frame slightly retouched. She's hanging in the corner of my living room by where I burn incense and have my eagle feathers.
Okay, good. Do you feel like you are Joan of Arc? Or someone else?
I wonder, but I'm
Or
having
you're-
that resistance to that thought.
It's okay. It can be symbolism. It doesn't have to be real. Let's just go with it.
But I was a woman,
A woman knight.
and I fought for the people.
So right now it's raining. It's outside. You're on your horse. What are you with others?
There's others around, and I can hear the sound of the horses and movement. Like maybe we're headed into battle or preparing for battle of some sort. I'm getting on my horse.
Can you tell me more?
It feels like I'm in this. Inside my armor is very safe.
Okay.
And now we're charging. And there are lots of people dying.
Are you scared?
No, not so scared. It's just how it is. And I don't think I die, but I can see so many laying on the ground around me.
Sadness.
Needless death.
Okay, just let that sadness sink in. Just gonna acknowledge that that's been hiding in there. And just give honor to those people that died senselessly. That sadness.
And I wonder how come I didn't die? How did I make it?
You feel guilty?
Friends and family.
You feeling
Not so much guilt because I was there with them. I wasn't hiding. It's just, but it's a miracle that why am I there and they're not?
So you lost your family members? Or people you knew, or?
I don't. I'm looking and I'm seeing many people that I cared for. I don't know.
Okay, let's just release that sadness now. I'm just going to leave it there with them in that time period. So you don't have to carry it in this life anymore. Just tell me when you've done that. Let that grief and sadness go.
They feel very alone. There's only a couple other people that are even wandering around. It was a terrible battle.
So there's just a few of you that survived. Do you know who you were battling against?
There's one shield, but the only thing I can see is a red cross or a red X in the middle of that stands out from the rest of the shield.
Mhm. And that's on from your enemy's shield or your guys's?
I think the enemy,
Mhm.
because it appeared when you asked.
A
And
red cross on their shield.
their armor was a lot fancier. Or maybe he was someone special in that. He, just seeing I don't have the face shield on. I've taken my helmet off. I'm a female, but my hair is very short. Probably to be seen as a man.
Disguise him.
And maybe my father, I don't know. Or his energy anyway. Maybe he carried his anger through many lifetimes.
You're feeling like this person that you're seeing with the shield?
Yeah, and he wasn't on my team.
Maybe
But
there's
it's that same set,
and
and it might not be him, but it's that same
anger.
familiar anger of, I don't know, I just closed the face down. And I don't know the meaning of it's not a cross like a religious cross. It's more like a thick, equal distance across and up and down. I don't know. I'll have to just keep that in mind.
Okay, so do you know what you guys are fighting over?
I think the same thing people fight about. What's fair for the people. And maybe that was it. Maybe I was fighting for the people again.
They may have been on the king's side and you guys were more on the peasant side or something? Or?
Yeah, because they were in fancier, heavier armors. Just regular, basic peasant kind of clothing, but then into the armor, it's almost like I'm confused as to being a man or a woman. I can't, and I don't know.
So which way do you feel more comfortable, as a peasant woman or as a man knight?
I'm going back into battle.
Okay, tell me more.
I can see that I'm pretending to be a young man, and I'm hiding my female. I think that I was pretending to be a young man to fight and to protect myself as well. But
it was more just an issue of
no, because when I see myself in the feminine, I'm very feminine.
But it may have been safer to be a man, to pretend to be a man. Okay.
I think so. And that I could do more besides just sit home and wait to die, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What else do we need to gather from that scene? You're there like outside somewhere pretending to be a man?
I think the main thing was acknowledging the deep grief of losing so many people. And
all right, if there's not another important day, we can go to another important day, or if there's not another important day, I want you to go to the last day of her life in that lifetime.
I think I'm ready to move on.
Okay, let's go where you need to go. See if you can find where the psoriasis is coming from.
I think it came from a lot of those different emotional places, but for some reason I'm seeing myself now. I'm brushing somebody's hair back and I'm holding their face in my hands, and
are you a woman?
letting them know that I think so. I'm not sure yet. But that it's gonna be okay. I'm giving a blessing of sorts, and I don't know whether I'm a man or a woman. I think
In the sense if you're young or old?
almost not. I don't. As soon as I try to zero in, I switch from young to older to,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like it's more of a age of wisdom. Maybe I feel like maybe this is a lifetime of a healer.
Okay.
And because I feel nothing but joy and love for the people that come to visit me. And I'm able to just give them confidence and love. And I have a peacefulness and a joy about me.
Mm-hmm. Describe to me what it looks like. Are you in a room, or
Yeah.
what's it look like in there?
And then I went to my hands, hurting, and I was crying, and maybe I was burned. Someone didn't like what I was doing. I think maybe.
Just keep going with it. Let's see what happened.
I'm crying. I'm being tortured. They're doing something to my hands. Can't tell whether they're burning them or I think they're burning them. I don't think they're cutting them off.
Because you can heal with your hands.
I think that I was a witch or.
You know these people that are doing it?
I'm kneeling and I can't run, I can't. And I'm outside and it's dark again.
Have they hurt your feet?
It seems like my feet maybe are bound. And I've been barefoot.
So they just tortured you and left you there?
I know, they're there, I can't.
Oh, they're still there.
And every once in a while I see myself screaming. And it's fire. I can't tell if it's just my hands or if it's more of my body.
You think you're female now?
I'm female.
Okay.
They didn't kill me. Soaking my hands in water. My feet had cuts on them. I'm in a long skirt. Not ancient years ago, but maybe a couple hundred years ago. I don't know.
Okay, do you know what they called you? Besides being a witch? If not, that's okay too.
Don't know my name.
Okay, that's okay. Now I want you to just picture her. Just acknowledge that pain that she went through, that suffering, that burning. Just acknowledge that we recognize that. And just let her know that it's safe now. We live in a different time and place. Now healers are welcome. No harm will come to them for being healers in this time. Just let her know that now. She can let that go.
I have a very strong spirit. And there's something in me that says that I'm going to be okay. My hands are disfigured, but that somehow I just know that that's okay.
She's very strong.
In all of these lifetimes, I was strong and full of light.
Happy.
And doing good.
Yeah.
So it's not a negative karma that I'm dealing with. It's something that I just lost. Or maybe just got tired. I don't know.
Just let those feelings come up. It's okay. Let them come up.
Life is hard.
Would you like to go to the last day of her life and cross over to the other side?
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead and just drift and float to the last day of her life. Must see what happened to her. What's happening?
She's just happy anyway, and people still come to see her,
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't let it faze her
Mm-hmm.
because they couldn't, because it's not about her body,
Mm-hmm.
about the energy and the spirit.
She seems like a neat person.
But all the lives seemed, except for the one where she was supposed to get married, were all, the other ones were, young man was too young.
Mm-hmm.
The last two were lives of aloneness, fighting for something bigger than themselves that they seem to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I don't understand my point.
Was that the last day of her life there?
I can't see the end.
Okay. That's all right. Maybe we don't need to cross over to the other side.
I think I'll be okay.
Okay, good. Okay, let's take a couple deep breaths.
That other person was that killed me.
Mm-hmm.
The one that was dead,
Mm-hmm.
that maybe was
Mm-hmm.
my father, or
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
energy,
Mm-hmm.
such a loss,
Mm-hmm.
needless,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the needless pain and suffering of this life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didn't need to be this way.
Mm-hmm. It's pointless.
I think forgiving people that are afraid
Mm-hmm.
and don't understand me because I'm different, didn't understand me, and they feared me. That was all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means now, but
Just let all that out and let all of that go.
okay.
And just give that back to the universe. And why did you show her this lifetime as the woman that was the knight?
To help her understand that that is why she keeps somewhat of a distance from friends and family,
Mm-hmm.
because of that great loss and sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's contained all the evil that was involved in that, so she
Mhm.
doesn't have to worry about
Mm-hmm.
that force. And also to remember that it is part of life to feel pain and to lose people we love. And also her wherewithal and her strength to carry on.
And does she know anyone in her current life that was in that life?
Yes, lots of people, friends and family.
Mhm.
And when she sees them, she'll be able to see them differently,
Mm-hmm.
because that darkness and that evil's been lifted from that veil of separation.
Mm-hmm.
Her children, her friends, my whole family, they were all there.
They were all dead.
They were different roles and different
Yeah.
different connections, but they were all there and a part of that battle.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. And then let's see, this last one you showed her of being this woman that was the healer. Why did you show her that?
To remind her who she is and what she does, and to allow that love to flow through her entire body, including her hands and her feet,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what happens in going forward.
Mm-hmm. Was there anyone there in that lifetime that she would know now?
One of my grandchildren, Cooper, that I'm so connected to, he was the one that I was giving the blessing to.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of my grandchildren were people
Mm-hmm.
I gave blessings to because of that sweet, innocent, unconditional energy that's about them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Excellent. Thank you. She wants to know why she spends so much time alone.
It's a combination between her life as a monk,
Mm-hmm.
her life as a healer, and also her lives being cut short too quickly,
Mm-hmm.
and then the loss of so many friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
So part of it was training, and part of it was the carryover of grief
Mm-hmm.
and protecting that.
Will you help her let that go now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Wants to know what negative programming can be cleared out.
Letting go of the negative memories of these past experiences and continuing to focus on the brightness, the joy, and the light will make those changes.
Wants to know why she suffers from depression and what she needs to know to end it from her life. She wants to be rid of that.
Just let it go. Start new.
How can she do that? It's hard to do as humans, to just let go.
Allow the heavier energies from these past experiences go. Do the work that I'm doing and be patient. I'm on the right path.
She wants to know why she doesn't experience joy.
It's the heaviness of all these things, but I can. It's possible. Your brain needs some work. Taking an energy shield down the body.
An energy shield.
Yes, and looking inside
Okay.
and eliminating some areas where energy seems to be stuck.
Okay.
Realigning, repairing the pituitary, rescanning, checking everything over, laying her bones with some light.
She's been having trouble hearing. Is there anything you can do to help her hear better?
Okay.
Have you gone all through the body now? Is there anything else that needs to be done? Can you do anything to help her with her joint and muscles?
Yes, we're working on all of those things.
And her psoriasis is really bad. What's causing the psoriasis?
Emotions and some of the memory left over that she's leaving behind.
Does she have the understanding now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you release and heal that for her?
Yes.
Okay, good, thank you. And it won't bother her anymore?
It will get better.
Okay. Are you all finished now?
Yes.
Okay, great.